YouTube, what the Star Wars Empire at War crap is going on? HeirofCarthage back. Some of you may have seen a video this morning in which there was no commentary. Interesting story that. You may be like, Air, why did you even mute your microphone? I muted my microphone for a bit, and I think it was last night or something, because little Air was making some noise, and I thought that I was recording, but I don't think I was actually. Anyway, long story short, I unmuted it, but then the next time that I shut down the program, the recording program, was because of a crash recording Rome 2 last night. Well, I guess that the program defaults back to whatever the setting it was when it previously restarted, which kind of makes sense. So it restarted with the mic muted, and I didn't catch it, which was pretty stupid. But needless to say, on top of the mic being muted, as I started this new campaign, the people who own the Star Wars music decided that, and I mean the music was barely turned on. Like I had to put on my headphones and listen very closely with the volume all the way up to hear a very short track of the Imperial March that played in the music. And they flagged my video for a copyright notice and then monetized my video. It's kind of funny how they flag it like, hey buddy, you're encroaching on our copyright, but hey, it's all good as long as we get to steal your money. So funny how those things work. They're very defensive of their artwork, unless it means that, of course, I can make a little money off the work that you did with it. So, sorry, this is something that just absolutely makes my blood boil. You do not deserve to monetize little old me on my video because of 10 seconds of extremely muffled music that got picked up by a trawling program that runs through all the videos looking for your stuff. That's ridiculous. No one comes to watch my videos to catch 10 minutes of your muffled soundtrack. My gosh, that ticks me off. Anyway, so I deleted it. There's no way in crap that they're getting money off my video, which means that I have to turn the music completely and entirely off, which I've done. So I apologize. There's no music for the track, but you can thank the people who own the music for Star Wars for being so completely and utterly just insane about the way that they track that down. Now, one other thing I'll say, I need to bring this up to CA. All of my Empire Total War videos are getting flagged too, and it's telling me that the Creative Assembly is the one that's putting it on there. I've talked to them before, and they said that shouldn't be the case, but it's happening anyway, so I need to talk to them and figure out which company it is that's managing that for them, because that company is being a little overzealous about the stuff from Empire Total War. That's why I haven't made an Empire Total War video in forever, and I'm not going to until the issue's resolved. Because like I said, there's nothing that boils my blood more than me working on something, putting my effort into it, according to the fair use terms, and then uploading it to YouTube, and having one of these companies claim it like that. And then of course YouTube doesn't even think, doesn't even look at it, automatically assumes that the claimant's right, and starts giving them all your money. It just irritates me to no end. Anyway, new Star Wars campaign. Why a new one? Well, I was explaining to a muted mic last night that basically, now I can hear little Air over there in the background. So yeah, it's I was explaining to last night to the muted mic that whenever I was recording the Rebel campaign, I had to go upgrade Windows 10. And sorry, I kind of have to leave it paused for a minute, or else this will turn into kind of a nightmare. Well, actually, we can resume just for a minute. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I need to get through. So I'm going to say we're only 50% of the way to a research facility, which we need to upgrade units. Anyway, yeah, so the Rebel campaign, I wanted to continue it because we were in good shape, and I think we were going to win, actually. And the reason I can't is because Steam took the liberty of, even though I had it installed on my hard disk drive, it was putting the save game files on my solid state drive for some unknown idiotic reason. Why you would store the save games on a different drive than where the game is stored is absolutely beyond me, but that's exactly what Steam did. I did not assume that those save game files would be on the solid state drive, so when I wiped the solid state drive out to get Windows 10 on, because of course Windows 10 would not do a simple update for me, it needed me to completely destroy my existing drive. That's another story. In fact, right now I've still got 80 people in line in front of me. I'm trying to get a hold of Microsoft for some customer support. because my Windows 10 still won't activate, even though I have a valid product key, and it's been like 3 weeks since I installed it. So I like Windows 10, it works fine, but as far as their tool for upgrading, it was crap, and I've had no good luck whatsoever in getting that taken care of. So I just think, it's been a bit of a frustration for me, if you can't tell. Let's see, let's get over here. We need to get a light factory in here. I don't have a light factory there, but I can get some cheap stormtroopers and scout troopers. I'm going to go ahead and get a few extra troops there. I need to keep building started. Some of these buildings. I was going to look through and see which ones that I hadn't gotten the stuff, so that's where we're doing the research facility. I'm just trying to get all these little planets built out all the way. This, let's see, we've got it built, but we need to upgrade before I have another useful building to be built there. All the rest of these sites are good. Guess we can go to Wayland here.
Constructing unit.
And I want to get some different tanks to use in an army. I want to go ahead and make a move on Dathomir. Let's see. Level 1, all I can recruit is probe droids. I need a level 2 space station, so I can replace the acclimators that I lost.
Unit in production.
Let's actually build one there, and let's build another one here so we can get them built faster. Okay, so let's go ahead and resume the game. We don't have any corruption on our planets yet, but it won't take long. We've hit Munilist, and so let me explain some of my reasoning, what I did to start off with. So we're basically exactly right at the same starting position where I started, except for Munilist and Bonadan. I took those two because they are really good for production. So yeah, I took Munilist and Bonadan due to the fact that they give me extra credit production. I'm going to move down here and get rid of some corruption. So now the corruption begins, which is pretty typical to see. How close are we at N-axis? 85%. But then we actually have to do the research. I don't want to sit around for too long. I'm just going to take these two cruisers, and we'll take this one here. Move that one up. Move that one.
Shuttle en route.
There we go, and I'm going to go ahead and go hit Dathomir. I want to keep on the attack. Now, I'm not just going to hit the rebels and the Zan Consortium like crazy until they're dead early on. The Empire starts with a pretty strong position, and you could probably do that. You could probably just waylay them non-stop with your low-tier units and win. I don't intend to do that. Part of the reason I took Munilist and Bonadan for those extra credits. Crap, I forgot to set up the layout of my fleet. This is not ideal, but it'll work. These TIE scouts are kind of a waste. I mean, you can use their sensor ping ability, and it's pretty useful like if you were in a human multiplayer game, because the sensor ping would allow you to see behind enemy lines and do some scouting. So actually very handy there. Just oh, wait a minute, whoa.
Cruiser online, ready.
Oh, I want to select my cruiser, please. It's just covered in TIE fighters.
Cruiser
there we go.
Reporting.
That one is 3.
Gunship reporting. Batteries online.
Get these guys as 1.
Weapons ready.
2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and move up Group 3. Looks like there's a crap load of debris and junk all over this map over Dathomir. I don't know if that's the kind of debris that if I fly through it wrecks my shields on the cruiser. If it is, that kind of sucks because there's no good approach.
Enemy forces ahead. Cruiser reporting.
Just gonna have to hang back. I forgot to assign these guys a group. Call them Group 4. Yeah, I intend to take the space station down from long range. Let's see what level a space station is. Probably a level 2. I'll use like I said, this is about the only use for TIE scouts. There they are. So we'll see what we're up against. I've got 3 turbo laser turrets and a level 2 space station. which means that they'll have plenty of fighters, and then they've got the support of that Nebulon B frigate.
At your command. Frequency open.
So I'm just going to move all my forces over. I'll get oriented in the right direction, and then I'll just use my fighters to help me let my missile cruisers destroy their stuff from long range. Will kind of be the basic gist of it. I might be able to hide my bombers on the other side of the map, and let's try it. I mean, they're just bombers that respawn from the hangars of the Star Destroyer, so it's not like it's a big deal. TIE bombers are very slow. The nice thing is that they're free, basically. They respawn.
Ready for battle. Flank speed.
I'm going to have to come this way and then point back up, I think, to get my ships in the orientation that I want.
Coming about. Roger that. Advancing.
Stupid Corvette just found all my scouts sitting back here. This is the danger of running my bombers alone, is that they could potentially run into this Corellian Corvette. The Corvettes are annoying. They're not particularly strong, but they tend to
Reporting in.
absorb way more fire than I like.
Ready for duty. Your orders, sir. Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's get one. So, got all those fighters headed up there. And I just need to get my missile cruisers in. Really? Stupid Corvette caught up with my bombers again. Of course, these guys are slow.
Orders. Asteroid field ahead. Take evasive action.
Alright. I mean, so the AI knows where I'm
Roger.
at.
Cruiser standing by. Ready, sir. What are your orders?
I'll see if this messes with my shields by going through the debris fields. Apparently
Roger
not.
that.
Well, I don't know. This guy's going around it.
I copy. Our shields can't protect us from those asteroids.
Yep. So,
Confirmed.
sure enough.
Form up right away.
That means there's no good
Copy.
spots really for
Forward.
me to get through.
Full speed.
Let's get up here and take care of business. I hate sometimes the tediousness of having to do this, but if I blunder forward just straight into those turbo lasers, with the Y-wings and the Nebulon B frigate and all the other stuff around, it really will inhibit my ability to...
Awaiting orders. Roger. Copy. Let's go. Form up. Destination confirmed. I copy. We'll be there soon.
I'm going to try to make the turbo laser platforms visible.
Reporting. Right away. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Watch for enemy ships.
Reporting. Moving to that area.
Now this cruiser has gotten itself out of position.
Cruiser here. Moving out. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out.
Come on.
Proceeding to coordinates.
Sometimes the way the ship moves gets a little bit annoying.
Reporting in. Keep going.
So I'm just letting my missile cruisers bash on those platforms, but they're not visible to me. If I sensor ping it, though, it should
Comlink active.
allow my missile cruisers to fire it.
Yes, sir. Heading
Fire.
out.
Come on. Stop.
Regroup. I'm hit. We're being targeted. Course set.
I guess I'm just going to have to get my fighters killed to keep that stuff visible.
We're on our
We got to
way.
make sure that our missile cruiser doesn't come in range.
This way.
Where are the others?
Ready. Yes,
Okay, I'm
Commander.
pretty sure I gave you a target to fire at. It needs to be that one.
Taking
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and turn around.
Your orders, sir.
Let's get up
Standing
here.
by. Our
This is
shields
not
are
working out exactly the way that I want it to. We got one platform down and out.
Enemies in range.
TIE interceptor here.
Gotta get those
I copy.
Interceptor
Y-wings
squad
off me.
reporting.
Reported. Awaiting instructions.
Just
Launching
target
attack.
that Nebulon B frigate with everything we got. It did not use its shield. Golly. These guys just have Y-wings spewing at the hangar very conveniently as quickly as they need them. Let's take these fighters. I need to get them grouped back up again. Now the Corellian Corvette's back, which again is going to be more of a nuisance for me. We're not taking much damage to our capital ships, fortunately, as long as we keep the Y-wings off of us. I have my TIE bombers coming in on an attack from the other side, but there's hordes of turbo laser turrets over here. In fact, they all got shot to pieces. Come on, kill the dang bombers. I don't even think my own bombers would get through to the enemy space station alive.
Cruiser reporting. Cruiser standing by.
This ship's just sitting here getting torn up by the enemy space station because it's too close.
Ready, sir.
We're gonna have to move it out of the way.
What are your orders?
Like, literally, I want you to move out of the way, please.
I copy.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a single shot off on the enemy space station yet.
Awaiting your command.
It's actually a pretty well defended position. I'm gonna have to fire my missiles at the Y-wings. Why did you move? Turn back around, you dummy. Okay. We need to get these platforms dealt with
Systems online.
so that my bombers might have some chance of getting through. This is becoming a little more tedious and annoying than I wanted it to be.
Right away.
I am in a decent position now, though, where I can sit back at a distance. There we go.
Ready for battle.
Look at this, man. Those Y-wings. I know they get spawned from the enemy hangar.
Frequency open.
They are relentless. Of course, I would be too
Roger that.
if I were the rebels. Okay, we got rid of that platform. We now need to get rid of the next platform. There is a Corellian Corvette still hovering around, which is
Form up.
somewhat annoying.
Copy. Engines activated.
I need to missile that last
Await
platform
orders.
over here. That is so many platforms. This is going to be a well-defended, or well-defensible position at Dathomir.
Copy.
Just let my broadside cruisers down some of these fighters.
Move to attack.
They do very well at it. We got rid of the Corvette. Let's go ahead and attack the hangar real quick with our broadside cruisers.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Cruiser reporting.
I'm going to move my cruisers ahead.
More enemy craft.
Let's get our TIE fighters back on station here.
Stay in formation.
Commander. Gunship reporting.
Where'd he go?
Come on.
Moving out.
See if I can get some of my TIE fighters away alive. My broadside cruisers have finished off the hangar basically at this point. I'm going to hit the proton torpedo launcher next.
Torpedo launcher. Batteries online.
I now have the firepower I need here, so I'm going to go maximum firepower with the Star Destroyers and just lay into the space station with basically everything we've got. The Corvette won't cause any substantial damage, so it looks like we've finally got the situation controlled. There's still like several rebel platforms over here though, and they will actually start there again if I don't destroy them now. But that's okay. We'll just take care of them next time a battle pops up here. But that is so many platforms. Yeah, it looks like we've got these guys right where we want them. My Star Destroyer's really not having a problem finishing anything off here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy that Corellian Corvette. Once their shields go down, they're pretty darn weak. Your Star Destroyers can kill them fast. Just Star Destroyers don't have a very good attack versus shields, from what I've noticed. At least that's what it seems like. Okay, so there we go. We took over space at Dathomir without losing any cruisers, which was ultimately great. I hadn't achieved that yet in the first video. I lost a couple of cruisers in an attempt there. Let's see. So I've got it paused because I kind of need to just kind of get a handle on where I'm at. These troops would be handy to go help take over the ground at Dathomir, the base. Let's see, Munilist is one away from, yeah, so see, now we're making some pretty big funds every Galactic Day. We got Coruscant pimped out, and then we've got Bonadan and Munilist pimped out too. So we're going to be making some pretty serious cash on them. There's a few other systems that I kind of want to capture. If we hit Dathomir and Manon, it'll leave planets like Dantooine and Aiden 2 at less risk of being invaded by rebel forces. And we need to move out, and I don't know, I guess maybe from Jabim and Fondor they can attack Ilum, and Ilum is always under defended because of the level 1 space station available to it. So we'll probably want to take that. Alzok 3 has a credit bonus there too. I just want to get a hold of some of these things so that I can finance a gigantic Imperial Death Fleet, is really the long and short of it. Oh, we're almost done building that there.
Complete.
Let's go down here and see. I'm still training a couple of troops at Aten 2. Where was I training?
Construction complete.
Mauler ready.
Construction complete. Unit in production.
Train a few more units there. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Where did I train those other troops? The extra ground troops. I had them training somewhere. Here was where I was getting the extra like men.
Scout trooper reporting.
Construction complete. Recruiting troops.
Okay, so we got more troops coming up. I heard someone say Mauler ready.
Construction complete.
Now I'm just trying to remember where I trained the Maulers at. Was it in Axis? No, it was not in Axis. It was not this place because there's nothing there. Actually, we need to
Vehicle in production.
produce a couple of units just to
Vehicle in
help
production.
out if we wasn't heading to. Wasn't Dantooine. It wasn't here because I didn't build anything there. Was it Wayland? Yeah, it was Wayland. Okay.
Reporting.
I'm gonna put those guys up in orbit so that I can see them better as they finish. Leave those guys there for defense. Basically, I'm trying to put together a little bit of extra troops
Ready to go.
Construction
because I need to leave quite a few troops on Bonadan to help protect it because there is a rebel forces nearby. So I'm gonna try and build up a new little army to help support.
Reporting.
Let's see. So we just got Kessel. Where did I leave the Emperor? Yeah, down here. Kessel just got corrupted.
Ready to go.
Okay.
Removing corruption.
We got a few forces to help.
Corruption has been removed.
Alright, let me see here just real quick. I'm pausing it, just so I can try and... Okay, let's go back to Wayland. Resume the game here. And let's bring these guys up.
Reporting. Ready to go. Reporting.
Okay, so we got extra ground troops.
Transmission received.
Go up here and join FET. And we're gonna have to get rid of the corruption there. Let's go back down here. It seems like I had
Removing
trained.
corruption. Corruption has
Ready
been
to go.
removed.
Let's get the Emperor
Already.
and bring him up here to join the group that Boba Fett's in. This ought to be sufficient for now. It's not a great force, but I don't think the rebels are going to have anything better.
Inputting coordinates.
So we've got a decent little early game ground force here. Oh, We need to get the research started here at N-Axis.
Tech upgrade in process.
To go to a tech upgrade, so as the Empire, you don't steal tech. Obviously, you research it at the research facility, which is now what I'm working on. So, and that's what allows me to build better units and better space stations, better ground forces, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to begin the battle at Dathomir. I think Dathomir was the home of Darth Maul, if I understood it right.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's
I go.
bring in.
On my way.
I like
Rebels
ATSTs
are blatantly
early
making
game.
their
They're
presence
pretty
known in the
useful.
streets. Deploying some troops on the surface should remove any traitorous thoughts from their heads.
They're not a kill-all, but they're pretty good. Let's see.
I am ready.
I'm going to go ahead and move up and start capturing some more landing zones. Let's go ahead
By
and
my will.
build up the turrets while we're here. See, we got quite a bit of money rolling in already, which is good. We're going to want tons of money building up so that we can upgrade all of our space stations quickly.
Turret constructing.
What? I will allow.
Let's call those guys Group
Is
1.
my victory.
Ready to go.
These guys
Awaiting
Group
orders.
2.
On my
I
way.
shall crush the rebellion.
Alright, so yeah, let's get this done.
Construction complete.
Dathomir's got some weird stuff going on here. Bunch of cages and stuff. Planted to the creepers, I guess. Let's see.
We secured a landing
The
zone.
disturbance in the force that the Emperor is feeling is actually just searing gas pain from all the beans that he ate last night on board the Star Destroyer. Just thought you all should know what the real
We
truth
have
is.
a new enemy.
Looks like the rebels have holed up in that bunker. So I'm going to come down here and force them out. We will have access to bombing runs and bombardments, which will be very helpful. The Imperial bombardments are very good. The rebel ones would just like damage, they would disable like enemy shields and vehicles and stuff. The Imperial bombardments are much more substantial in nature as far as the damage that they cause, which is great.
Always ready, sir.
People are trying to kill Fett, and they're doing a decent job of it.
Bombing run available.
Engaging enemy.
The Emperor's holding his own just fine. I'm gonna bring in my ATSDs. There's a bunch of T2Bs. Yeah, Emperor's still doing fine.
Reporting in.
The T2Bs run away from you as soon as you knock their shields out, so it's actually kind of a nuisance the way the AI handles them. Kill that skank. Alright,
Roger that.
All of them.
Let's go.
I fear no one.
let's get up here and take this other capture point on the ground.
I strike.
Let's build up a turret here real quick too. Crap, they got Plex troops in that.
Right away.
Let's get down here away from it.
Heading out. Fall out.
There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and call a bombing run in on that structure.
Initiate attack run.
Build an anti-infantry turret. Let's get away from that. There's actually more rebel forces here than I expected.
Enemy sighted. Copy. Let's move out.
Definitely still need to have those guys stay away from that building.
Dark side is strong.
Same thing.
I
Let's get
go.
these guys over here. And just capture this point.
I bring.
The AI really likes to hole up in those little bunkers. The addition of the bunkers was probably more of a nuisance than anything. I don't think it really adds a whole lot of...
I am ready.
We've secured a landing zone.
Maybe it's fun in player versus player or something. But I don't think there's any more player versus player on this game because the servers are gone, if I understood it right.
Inputting coordinates.
I'm now going to just have an absolute mob of ATSTs, which is quite fine.
No one commands me.
Reinforcement point contested.
Really? Thought I had a turret back here. They did not manage to capture it, which is good for me.
Bombardment available.
I certainly don't want to waste a bombardment on these little structures. I want to save it.
I shall
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Go.
There is a great
Yes, Commander.
Guys, called
Ready.
Group 2.
Inputting coordinates.
I know there's Plex troops in here, but
Enemy
it's been
spotted.
weakened up pretty good. We should be able to quickly bring it down. At most, we'll lose maybe one AT-AT.
Way. Hostile.
There we go.
Over there.
So no big deal. Alright, let's march on up here and see if we can start taking out some of Dathomir's defenses.
Scanning area.
I need to find a place to build a back to station, and it looks like that's a good one right there. So we can heal up the Emperor and Boba Fett. Whereas I think these ATSTs will be safe enough to continue up here and try and find and destroy the rebel settlement. Another Plex troops unit.
Let's go.
Those guys are dangerous to the ATSTs, but fortunately they have to kind of be there in large enough numbers to be effective whenever I have this many ATSTs.
Moving out.
And I don't think the enemy has enough.
Heading out.
And we do have a bombing run and an orbital bombardment to work with.
Construction
Attack that target.
Yeah, I didn't see you run away from that successfully. They got an anti-air turret here too. I don't know why the rebels are expecting
Fire at will.
air resistance at this point. Kill those guys.
Inputting coordinates. Attacking. Keep going. Targeting.
Okay. Looks like they've healed up
Firing.
the Emperor and Fett. We managed to kill those Plex troops without getting hit with a single rocket, which is good.
Scouting.
I've got some damage on some of my walkers, but not super concerned about it. I found the enemy base. I'm going to call in a orbital bombardment here and a bombing run over here. And we'll pretty quickly get rid of a lot of their defensive capability. Got an anti-infantry turret here.
Target acquired.
Okay, so between the bombing run and the bombardment, we softened up the Empire pretty oh, that's an anti-vehicle turret over here. Need to take it out. It's actually being somewhat effective. So I think we basically just crushed the defenses on the planet. So
turret constructing.
let's get the Emperor up here to help again.
Affirmative. Hostile. Attack. Fire.
Unit destroyed.
Closing in. Open fire.
Okay, so we've almost gotten rid of their light vehicle factory over there too.
Construction complete.
I don't know if we actually lost a full unit of ATSTs, but
Right away.
that should be having gotten rid of a... Let's build a repair station here for my guys, and we'll take the Emperor and Boba Fett and go do some extra work. Looks like there are more buildings left because I can't see the whole map just yet.
Turret constructing.
Can be done. I will
So
make
let's
them
go searching for the
Complete.
additional buildings.
Copy. Moving out. I copy. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Ready.
Get all these
Heading
vehicles
out.
over
Yes,
here
sir.
that need
All
repair.
out. Ready to go. Let's move out.
Construction complete.
No one commands
Go
me.
back and get rid of this anti-air turret. It's not a huge threat, but might as well get it out of here. It's not any threat really, unless I'm running like the right units for it, which I'm not at the moment.
What?
And I actually do want to get up here and build a turret in its place. I mostly do this just in case, you know, like little stray
It's my victory.
straggler troops come running past. You can get a couple of shots on them. Got our bombing run ready.
Turret
What are
constructing.
you waiting for? Annihilate them.
I don't know where additional
Follow
structures would be at on this map. I should have saved maybe one slot to bring up some
Awaiting orders.
scout troopers. But we'll do some more scouting with our ATSTs once they've been repaired as well.
Rebellion.
I've still got
The
the
true power of the
bombing
dark
run to
side.
help
Kill them.
protect these guys in case
All
they
of
get into a
them.
nasty situation.
Now I strike. I shall.
Okay. Repair station's
Always ready,
doing
sir.
good. slowly getting all these guys healed up.
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
Alright.
I go.
Apparently the Emperor's into commentary because that guy just won't shut up.
Affirmative.
He's worse than me.
We have
There we go. So apparently that was all that. Whoa, a Rancor?
What are you waiting
Dude,
for?
come on, Emperor, get him.
Annihilate them.
System control.
I was sending the Emperor after a Rancor. I mainly just did it because it was the last second there and we didn't have anything else to do.
Beginning construction.
So, yeah, it looks like we've got Dathomir under control. I'm going to kind of just put my
Beginning
standard...
construction.
Actually, since it's more of a frontier colony, I'll build up a little more defense on its part, rather than worrying about credits, because I have at this point plenty of credits coming in, as much as I need to win the game, even, really. I mean, could you have more? Sure, you can always have more. There's nothing wrong with having more. Let's see.
Construction complete.
My next concern is making sure that Illum isn't on my frontier. We definitely don't want that to be on the frontier. Let's see how much research. We're 20% of the way to tech level 2, which is good.
Tactical battle imminent.
Space battle at Bonadan. Really, already? The rebels have just sent everything they have at Bonadan. Can we defend against this? Possibly. These 6 Nebulon B frigates are going to make it tricky. I feel like we can handle their fighters pretty well. I have substantial ground forces, so even if they destroy my space station, I don't think that they're going to easily take the ground, and I'll be able to move my fleet back. So we're going to need to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to have to institute a defensive fleet at Bonadan, which, again, we have plenty of money and plenty of room for units, so it won't be a big deal. Let's see if we can successfully defend. There are a lot of turrets here, but unfortunately some of them are going to start out still against me. They'll be rebel turrets, I think. I don't know. No, it was Dathomir where they had all the turrets. Never mind. There's going to be a lot of enemy fighters, so I need this Tartan cruiser pretty badly, mostly for bombers, but the Nebulon B frigates will destroy it pretty easily. Why do you turn around? I swear, like, Corvettes and other cruisers act so stupid whenever I have them.
Awaiting your command.
Just keep my fighters away from their Corellian Corvette. Trying to spot some of their bombers. Get back here, Tartan cruiser. Right there. There's the bombers. There's your targets. Get the TIE fighters up here after the... The more bombers we destroy, the more possible it becomes to defend our space station.
Frequency open.
And there was 15 Y-wing bombers that are going to be present in the battle.
Form up. Closing on target.
Kill them. I'm going to go ahead and start attacking one of the Nebulon B frigates. The Y-wings pulled off for some weird reason. You all get over here, hit that Y-wing.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get this Tartan cruiser back over here. I don't know what hard point they're trying to hit just yet.
Copy. Initiating.
Get the Y-wings, please. They're going after the shield generator.
My copy.
What are you doing? Go after the Y-wings. Goodness sakes, fire, Tartan cruiser.
Concentrated firepower. Move to attack. Attack.
If they take out my shield generator, this is going to be pretty bad, so my Tartan cruiser's finally pulling its weight when it comes to destroying Y-wings.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
I do have the shield generator repairing, and we're succeeding in repairing it at the moment, but there's more Y-wings inbound. We've killed a pretty good number of them. And I've got one Nebulon B frigate on the ropes up here. Let's see. Yeah, get those Y-wings. Good, good, good. Another unit of Y-wings up here.
Copy.
Alright, as long as we control the Y-wings, we're going to be in good shape.
Reinforcements en route.
I got another Tartan cruiser inbound. Those are X-wings, ignore them, go for the Y-wings.
Ready for action. Awaiting command.
Okay,
Station ready. Awaiting your command.
actually killing the Corellian Corvettes will be some of the hardest duty that I have here, because they're the most mobile, and they have pretty decent shields. I'm going to move this Oh, no, we got Y-Wings inbound.
Attacking target. Maximum fire.
Make sure we kill the Y-Wings. Like I said, if we get rid of these guys, I really don't think the rebels will have the capability to destroy the station. So even if it means sacrificing several Tartan cruisers, it doesn't matter. Just so long as we take out as many Y-Wings as possible.
Location confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed.
There we go. Okay, we lost another Y-Wing. That's fine. I get endless supplies of TIE fighters and TIE bombers. Like I said, though, these guys are the biggest problem, the Corvettes. They take a while to kill. But as you can see, my shields will hold against this rebel assault. They'll hold pretty well, at least. They're not invincible. And the Y-Wings certainly don't help. But I will continue to deal with the Y-Wings. Yes, like, I actually want you to shoot the Y-Wings. Here we go. There we go. Got rid of another. Start unloading on that Corellian Corvette. TIE fighters. Stop attacking targets that don't matter, TIE fighters. Yeah, see, the Corvettes continually destroy my fighters. This is going to be one of the challenging points, but my space station shields are holding pretty well. No major concerns as far as the shields go, which means eventually they'll overwhelm the attacking Nebulon B frigates with the proton torpedoes, as long as we can keep the shields up, which we can, and I think we've destroyed the rebel Y-Wing threat. So now we'll just kind of slowly pick at the Nebulon B frigates with our bombers and our space station's proton torpedoes, and as they start losing hard points, they'll become less and less capable and thus less and less threatening here. So you can see that we're taking hard points off of the Nebulon B frigates. This one's lost its engines. Yeah, now we mostly just have Corellian Corvettes running around that'll just keep destroying my fighters, but as long as my TIE fighters are the ones being killed, I don't really care. I need the TIE bombers more than anything now. Stupid Corellian Corvette's gonna get away, but like I said, as long as we go ahead and kill these Nebulon B frigates, it's all good. Come on, proton torpedo launcher. Keep it coming. Yeah! TIE bombers are still dishing it out. There we go. Let's take out the engines. Try and keep these guys close. Ooh, this ship's gonna die right there too. So another Nebulon B frigate down. And the more the Corellian Corvettes are forced to attack in close proximity to the space station, the more likely they are to die. Just kind of shove those guys off.
Awaiting orders.
Need to get my TIE bombers back.
Ready to receive orders.
There we go.
Those laser banks are the primary target.
There we go. So yeah, this is going to be a win. We're going to be able to pull this one out. So the rebels definitely had what they needed with all the bombers, but since they weren't able to use them effectively, it's going to change the game in my favor.
Ready.
Roger that.
Got a rebel hyperspace jump coming up.
The lasers.
So they're pretty much going to end up losing all their Nebulon B frigates. They'll make it away with a few fighters and Corellian Corvettes, otherwise beating them back pretty convincingly here. And if we just put a couple acclimators on duty, it'll get even easier to defend. So we killed all 15 Y-Wings and then most of the Nebulon B frigates. I do believe that's all the time I'm going to have for today, so let's check and see how our research is. It's only 22% because we got attacked and we've been fighting most of this time, so come back here to Bonadan.
Vehicle in production.
I'm gonna
Constructing
produce some vehicles. Let's get the Emperor off of this planet. Off of Dathomir. We need to go remove the corruption over at Kessel before we start getting picked apart.
building under
Get the other
construction.
space station built.
Beginning
Do a
construction.
light factory there. So, yep. Just go ahead and... I'm just worried I'm going to get attacked one more time and I don't have time to play it, so I am going to have to go ahead and end this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.